This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system.
That's that P.I.M.P.
A DC veteran, ain't no one better than the Black House. Come get a dose of this medicine.
Welcome back to P.I.M.P. Podcast. Pressure improves motivational perception with your fly host, Pedro 3 Stacks. But before we get into it, don't let me hold you up. Press, hit, like, ding, 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 that subscribe button, and leave a comment in the comment sections, and we'll get back to you. You dig? Motion. What's happening, subscribers? What's happening? It's P.I.M.P. Podcast. Pressure improves motivational perception with your host, Pedro 3000. And the day is Storytime from Pedro 3 Stacks. This one titled, Getting in them cars, hopping in them cars, jumping in them cars. So, when I was a little youngin', little boy, young man, about to become a young man, whatever, however you want to call it, we had this, when we used to steal cars, or when cars were stolen, allegedly, we used to call it chip night. We used to be like, hey, man, you got your tools, you this, that, and the third, and you're going to go chip up the car. And what we do, we just go ride around. We ain't go ride around looking for ops or none of that stuff. We just rode around teaching each other how to drive and speedball. And we used to have dreams like we was in NASCAR, stuff like that. But this one particular summer, one of my homies already had their driver's license. Shout out to my homeboy. I could do nicknames, CC. Shout out to my guy. He had the first Boss Caprice, white John, you know what I'm saying, with the smacks on it and the rally rims and wheels or whatever on it and stuff like that. He showed me a lot. And we driving around in that car. We having fun. It's all good. We messing with girls and we going to Anacostia Park. We going everywhere you could possibly think of, but we ain't really going nowhere because we ain't left the state. We just here. But that encouraged me to want to drive more. Don't ask me why, but I wanted to drive more. And I had a little partner uptown. Used to come on the south side all the time with us. He loved the south side. He loved everything. He used to say, man, south side, no filter. Before it was filters and all this other stuff, right? And he used to come around with all different types of cars. And I used to be like, dang, bro, how you get that Lincoln? How you get that Jaguar? How you get that? Man, listen, man, I ain't dumb. I already know this ain't this man car. What paycheck you got? When you gonna drop a note payment? So I know better. So to say this to the youth and the youngest that's doing what they doing, because we had fast cars too. Nowadays, they got the Hellcats, they got the Scat Packs, they got all that. But back in the day, we had the SS's and we had the Monte Carlos and all that other stuff like that. So those was the cars of choices, the slide or whatever what you want to call it, or whatever the case may be. But hopping in them cars, I jumped in the car with him. No problem. My man pulled up, nice sunny day. My man pulled up in a fresh brand Cherokee, smacked out with the silver smacks. I've never seen silver smacks before. It looked like I was looking at myself in the mirror. And my man rolled the window down. And he said, and we favored each other too. We favored each other too. He was like, Mo, you trying to go to Wheaton Mall? I'm like, hell yeah, it's school time, bro. Let's go shop. Let's go get some shoes. Let's go get some boots. Let's go get some clothes. Let's get some girls and stuff like that. Come back. Woo, woo, woo. So we get another partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody got a fat boy in their clan. We had a fat boy. I went to go get fat boy. Man, fat boy hop in the Grand Cherokee. For some reason, we didn't stick to our regular route to where we supposed to go because we had regular routes everywhere we go. We didn't stick to that route. We bagged off and we started venturing into the neighborhoods. And we ended up going down Berry Farms. And then we ended up all over the place in Southeast until we ended up at Anacostia subway station. We at Anacostia subway station. Now, I'd like to let you guys know, hopping in them cars, and this is a first for me. 12 police cars pulled up on us in front of the school across the street from Anacostia subway station before they built the church right there. And jumped out with all types of fat shit. Told us to get out the car, keep our hands up, you know, the procedure, the regular procedure. And I just want to let y'all know the real conversations that will be going on in them cars. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to build it up all the way to get to this, but I just want to let y'all know the real conversations that go on in these cars. I look at the ignition and say, oh, you got a key. We should be all right because this should be a rental route. So my man look at me and say, nah, this ain't no rental route. I say, you ain't get nobody no yay for this. You ain't get nobody no money for this. We ain't got this for a day or two. Nah. He's like, I got this joint off the lot. I was like, what? Yeah, got it off the lot. Quick talk. Quick snap. Quick talk. You hear me? My homie telling me the whole ill spill. I ran down, me and my homie. Boo, boo, boo. We snatched this, we snatched that. We stir. Everybody their own way now. I got this. All right, whatever. We get thrown in the paddy wagon, all of us. Fat boy mad at me. I'm mad at my man. We get to the precinct. I forgot what precinct we was at, but shout out to all the cops, you know, the ones that really do their job and, you know, what it is with the rest of them. We detained, and they try to get us to snitch on each other type shit. So I don't know no better. And the first thing I say is, I wasn't driving. So another nigga come back and say, man, the other little nigga say he wasn't driving. The other little nigga say he wasn't driving. I say, man, do your job. And they convinced to do what they wanted to do to me. Shout out to them beatings. You know what I'm saying? And then they put me in a room with my homie. So my homie, like, somebody got to do something. Somebody got to go down. Let me tell you something, bro. And this go for my I got a son. I got 2 daughters and I got a son. Make your own decisions. Be stand up. No matter if you're making bad decisions, jumping in them cars, doing wrong, doing right, doing whatever you think is fun, whatever. But be your own person and make your own decisions, because those decisions going to dictate where you go, what you do, where you go, when you get to where you're going, and, you know, who going to be on your side. So the first thing my man say is, man, listen, bro, I'm old. If I do this, shit gonna be messed up for me, blah, blah, blah. But you gotta remember, story listeners, this man in the driver's seat. The police know this man in the driver's seat. Ain't nobody trying to hear that dumb ass shit. I'm not about to switch nothing, story for nothing, for you, because you older than me. So you can get less time or whatever the case may be. Pussy ass nigga, we all going to jail. You understand? Because I ain't driving this motherfucker. I wasn't driving this motherfucker. I wouldn't give a fuck about all that stand down type shit, bro, because your ass gonna do time and that person will get less time, if not get let go, and you'll be sitting there rotting, bro. Come back home strong, hitting on whatever you want to hit on, talking about some you the dog, you Hemsy. Nah, bro, it ain't about that. So jumping in them cars, be aware who you jumping in them cars with, why you jumping in them cars, and know that as soon as you get in there, man, you gotta take responsibility for what you're doing. And so we had a little quick fight. You know, one hand chain. This is the funny part of the story. One hand chain to the chair. His one hand chain to the chair. We scoot close as much as we could and just teed off. You know what I'm saying? Till somebody black daughter, whatever, however the case may be, bam. So that's over with. And we get home. I don't know when we get home. We just fast forward it like a movie. And my mom like, you learn your lesson? I was like, no, I still want to fight. And my mother was like, that ain't the lesson. My mother was like, I was worried, didn't know where my child was at. I called police precincts, morgues. First of all, I called all your friends. I called the YMCA, called your coach. I called everybody. And then I called the morgue and the police. And you had me so worried that I almost blew my top. So remember when you're jumping in them cars to have fun or to do whatever you think you're doing, you hurt somebody else that's close to you. You hurting your mom and your dad if they care about you, if they love you. You understand? Or your grandmother or your grandfather if they care about you, if they love you. Or your uncle that take care of you because your parents ain't around and your grandparents passed or whatever the case may be. Because present day, right now, I have no parents. And I serve as a mother and a father to 3 kids. And I try to guide them the right way, but I still tell them the realism in certain things that go on in the world. Good people can do bad stuff. Bad people can do good stuff. Vice versa. All that, use your common sense. This is what I do. But stay out them cars if you want to have a future. Stay out them cars if you ain't getting in them cars right by like going to get your permit and going to get your driver's license and being able to drive your brothers and sisters around and drive your granny around for the last time, you never know, or drive your father around for the last time, you never know. Pedro says, stay on your game, man. Motion.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system.
That's that P.I.M.P.
A DC veteran, ain't no one better than the Black House. Come get a dose of this medicine.